I quit setting my husband's alarm and he missed his own reunion flight. So for like 8 years, I've been the human alarm clock in this house. Every single morning, I'm the one who wakes up first. And honestly, at some point, I just started setting Derek's alarm too, then waking him up again when the alarm didn't do it, then standing over him with coffee like he's a toddler getting ready for school. He's a grown man. He's 41, but if I don't do it, he genuinely will sleep until noon and then act shocked that the day is gone. It became this thing where he stopped setting his own alarm entirely. Like, why would he, right? He knew I'd handle it. I'd ask him the night before, what time do you need to be up? And he'd mumble a time into the pillow, and that was it. That was his whole contribution. And if I ever got it wrong, if I woke him at 6:15 instead of 6, oh my god. You made me late. You know I have that meeting. Like I'm his assistant and not his wife who also has a full-time job and gets up at 5:30 for no reason except to manage his sleep. The thing that finally did it was a couple weeks ago. I woke him up for work and he goes, without even opening his eyes, can you not slam the drawers? Some of us are trying to sleep. I'd been up for 40 minutes. I made his lunch. I set out his stuff and I'm slamming drawers. So I just said, okay. And I stopped. That morning, I stopped setting his alarm, stopped waking him, stopped all of it. I didn't announce it. I just quit. For like 9 days, he didn't even notice because he was setting his own alarm those days out of some fluke. Or he just got lucky. I figured he'd clock it eventually and we'd have a conversation. He didn't. He just floated through, assuming the system was still running. Then came his high school reunion. Big deal for him. He'd been talking about it for a month. The whole crew flying back to Ohio, hotel booked, the group chat blowing up. His flight was 7 a.m. out of the airport, which is an hour away. He told me the night before, wake me up at 4:30. I gotta be out the door by 5. And I just said, you should set an alarm. He goes, yeah, just get me up. You always do. I didn't say anything else. I turned off my light and I went to sleep. And I want to be clear, I set my own alarm. I got up. I just got up for me. I made my coffee. I sat on the couch. I watched the sun come up and I did not go into that bedroom. He woke up at 8:40. I heard it happen. I heard the oh my god and then the thump of him hitting the floor and then him tearing around the room. He comes flying out in one sock holding his phone going, why didn't you wake me up? The flight was at 7. It's almost 9. Why didn't you wake me? And I looked up from my coffee and I said, I told you to set an alarm. He goes, you always wake me up? That's the thing you do? Since when did that become my job? Since we got married, are you serious right now? Do you understand I missed the flight? Everybody's there. I look insane. I look like a child. And I said, yeah, it's rough when a grown man can't get himself up in the morning. He just stood there. And then he tried to rebook. And the next flight was like $600 and got him in after the whole dinner, which was the entire point of the weekend. So he didn't even go. He spent the day on the couch in his one sock refreshing the group chat watching everybody post photos without him. At one point he goes, kind of quiet, you did this on purpose. I said, I did nothing on purpose. That's the whole thing. I did nothing. His mom called me that night because of course she did and asked how I could let her son miss such an important trip. I said, he's your son, you tell me. You had 18 years to teach him to set an alarm. I've had 8. He sets his own alarm now. 3 of them actually lined up on the nightstand like little soldiers. He doesn't ask me the night before anymore. He hasn't said the words wake me up since.